Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. Today we're going to be covering the last video in this series. Who is more accurate, Tom Brady or Jameis Winston? The issue I ran across in this is finding routes that are similar enough to compare the two. The Patriots run a lot of crossing routes across the middle, drag routes, slants, etc., where Tom Brady tries to hit the receiver across the middle in stride. This to me is a good way to judge accuracy. You have to hit a moving target in a very small window. Plus, it is easier to see on film because of the viewing angle. We will see in this play that the wide receiver goes across the middle, catches the ball, a bit of pick action going on here too. He gets open, catches the ball in stride, and gets that good yak. Yards after the catch. And look at him go. Now, unfortunately, the Buccaneers do not run routes like that. At least not very often. Very, very, very rarely do they run routes across the middle. More what they do is they have vertical routes that sit. Here the running back comes out for a check down pass and he sits. He is not a moving target at all. A very large percentage of Jameis Winston's passes are to receivers that are not moving or moving very little. Here's that first play again. This is from the end zone angle. Tom Brady throws it, boom! It's a little bit behind the receiver, but still in stride. Now he had to twist his body a bit, but he was able to catch it and get those yards after the catch. He did not have to break his stride at all. Again, this is a staple play with the Patriots. Now another one, he's going across the middle. As you can see, that is almost perfect placement. He catches the ball without having to adjust his body or angle, catches it right in stride, and is able to get those yards after the catch. Another one, there, right on his stomach. Good ball placement. He doesn't have to jump, change his direction, change his angle, twist his body. He catches the ball in stride, gets a little bit of yak, but not much. Again, going across the middle. Man, that was almost perfect placement. Right in his breadbasket. As he was moving, and he was pretty much running full speed. Boom! Going across the middle again. It drops right into his hands. Almost perfectly placed. Maybe a little high, but let's not be too picky. The receiver was able to catch the ball in stride and gets those yaks. Now receiver's going full speed. The ball could have been placed out in front of him by a few more inches, but it still hits him in stride. Now look at that. Yak, yak, yak. Now, most of these I'm showing you are plays going across the middle, hitting a moving target just to see the ball placement. That's what we're looking at here, ball placement on a moving target. You want to see the ball placed where the receiver can keep running after the catch and get more yardage. Again, going across the middle. It's a little behind him, but he still catches it in stride. It was a little off, but Brady was able to hit him in stride so he could keep going after the catch. That is the big thing with being able to throw it in stride. It allows the receiver to be able to catch it and keep going at full speed, getting more yardage. Now we have a ton of these. Many, many, many of them. I mean, this is that one was a bit high. But like I said, this is a staple play at the Patriots. The Buccaneers just do not have those type of plays in their playbook. They do not run them too often. Most of their plays are receivers sitting. When the running backs go out, sometimes they cut across the middle, but we're going to do what we can and get as many plays with the receivers going across the middle. And here you're going to see Dare Ogunbowale go out and he kind of sits. He's not moving a whole lot. He had room in front of him and he could have kept going, but he ends up having to jump up for the ball. Not the best ball placement in the world. Now Derek going across the middle and he has to completely stop his momentum to turn around and catch the ball. He was going one way and he has to turn around the exact opposite way to catch the ball. Here is Justin Watson going across the middle. He has to stop and twist backwards to catch the ball. It removes all of his forward momentum and greatly reduces his ability to get any yards after the catch. Ronald Jones comes down and runs across the middle. The pass is high and he has to jump up. It's a little bit behind him and he does not allow for yards after the catch. Again, Ronald Jones runs across the middle and is wide open. Now, he still has to jump to catch the ball. And he's able to get good yards after the catch, but that is mainly due to the fact that nobody was anywhere near him. Chris Godwin comes out across the middle on this play and is completely wide open. Winston throws it to him, but again, he throws it behind Godwin. Godwin actually has to spin around, do a 360, and then falls down. If you watch it here, right there. Now, he could have probably gotten some serious yardage on this play if it would have been thrown to him so he could catch it in stride. Well, Mike Evans runs relatively deep downfield, cuts across the middle. Winston throws the ball low and right at him instead of in front of him so that he could have caught it in stride. The ball placement was low enough that Evans ended up falling down while catching the ball. You can see it right there. And then he falls. O.J. Howard running across the middle. He has plenty of room in front of him, but the ball is thrown behind him, causing him to slow his momentum down. He has to spin around, cross his feet, and actually ends up running backwards after the catch. Cameron Brate gets a touchdown on this play. Instead of throwing the ball in front of Brate so that he could walk into the end zone in stride, the ball is thrown too high and right at him. The ball is almost knocked down by the defender. Another pass to Cameron Brate going across the middle. He has all of this room in front of him. Winston throws it to him, but again, he has to turn around, spin, catch the ball behind him. He could not catch it in stride, killing his forward momentum. All right, Dare Ogunbowale out as a wide receiver. He gets open and beats his man. It could have been a great play, got some room in front of him. Instead, it's just way too high. Looking at it from this angle, we can see what Winston sees. Now, there is just no way Dare could have caught this. Look at that. It's just a very inaccurate ball. Now, these examples are but a small sample of a larger picture. These were not cherry-picked to show Brady as more accurate and Winston less so. They are a summation of a large pool of plays. Now, of course, Brady will throw some ducks sometime and Winston will throw some lasers, but more often than not, Brady will be accurate while Winston less so. All right, to wrap this all up, we did a series here to compare Winston and Brady. As far as pocket presence is concerned, Brady definitely won that one. The deep ball I gave to Winston mainly because of the numbers, but I do definitely feel that Brady is not going to have any issues whatsoever throwing the deep ball in Arians' system. Toughness, originally this was a tie. However, it was pointed out to me by my lovely podcast host, Molly, that Tom Brady has played in many, many postseason games without injury, and I had only looked at his regular season numbers. The postseason games factored into the equation would definitely put Brady over the top in toughness, but I'm going to keep it a tie. I mean, Jameis Winston is tough, and so is Brady. Enough said. Accuracy, I think, is a no-brainer. Brady wins that one hands down. When you add it all up, it is a 3-2 score with Tom Brady coming out on top. So, congratulations, Buccaneers. You got a winner. Go Bucs!